This is gonna blow your mind. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your girl Madupe. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into one of the most exciting, energetic, and historic places in the USA, Washington, D.C. We're talking about cities, street foods, Michelin star restaurants, museums, shopping malls, water parks, beaches, and islands. If it's in D.C., we're covering it. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting facts. Let's do this thing! All right, first things first. Let's dive into the essence of Washington, D.C., a city that's often misunderstood as just the political hub of the United States. But trust me, it's so much more than that. D.C. isn't just about politics and power suits. It's a vibrant tapestry of cultures, lifestyles, and experiences. The city is a living, breathing entity with a pulse that beats through its diverse neighborhoods. It's a city bursting with different vibes, different cultures, all packed into these unique little neighborhoods. Each area has its own flavor, its own rhythm, contributing to the rich mosaic that is D.C. You've got Georgetown, right? Historic, classy, with cobblestone streets and those beautiful old houses. Walking through Georgetown feels like stepping back in time, with its well-preserved architecture and charming streets. It's like stepping back in time, but with amazing boutiques and cafes. You can spend an entire day exploring its quaint shops, enjoying a coffee at a cozy cafe, or simply soaking in the historic charm. Then you've got DuPont Circle, man. This place is alive. It's a hub of activity, where the old meets the new in a vibrant mix. Bookstores, art galleries, international restaurants. You can feel the creative energy buzzing. It's a place where you can lose yourself in a good book, admire contemporary art, or savor cuisines from around the world. And you can't forget Adams Morgan. This is where you go for nightlife, for music, for that raw, eclectic DC experience. The streets come alive at night with the sounds of live music and the buzz of people enjoying the vibrant scene. Each neighborhood has its own personality, its own story to tell. From the historic to the modern, from the quiet to the bustling, every corner of DC has something unique to offer. And that's what makes DC so damn interesting. It's a dynamic, multifaceted city where every visit can reveal something new and unexpected. You walk down one street, it's all stately and grand, then you turn a corner and bam, street art, vintage shops, people playing music on the sidewalk. It's a constant discovery. The contrasts are striking and make every exploration an adventure. Local markets and community events are a big part of the DC experience too. Farmers markets, street fairs, and festivals bring people together, showcasing the local talent and the community spirit. Of course, you can't talk about DC without mentioning its historical landmarks and museums. The National Mall, the Smithsonian Museums, the monuments, they are the heart of the nation's history and culture. But DC isn't just about buildings and history. The city is also home to beautiful green spaces and parks. Rock Creek Park, the National Arboretum, and the many smaller parks scattered throughout the city offer a breath of fresh air and a chance to connect with nature. The waterfronts are another gem. The Potomac River and the Anacostia River provide scenic views and a host of activities like kayaking, paddleboarding, and riverside picnics. It's a side of DC that many visitors overlook, but is cherished by the locals. And let's not forget the seasonal changes. Spring brings the famous cherry blossoms, painting the city in shades of pink and white. Autumn transforms the city with vibrant foliage, making it a picturesque place to be. The culinary scene in DC is another highlight. From high-end restaurants to food trucks, the city offers a diverse range of flavors. You can find everything from traditional American fare to international cuisines, reflecting the city's cultural diversity. What truly stands out is the community spirit. Local initiatives and urban development projects are constantly shaping the city, making it a better place for everyone. The people of DC are passionate about their city, and it shows in every aspect of life here. Whether it's the vibrant nightlife, the cultural events, or the live performances, there's always something happening in DC. It's a city that never sleeps, always offering something new to experience. As the sun sets, the cityscape transforms. The illuminated landmarks and bustling streets create a magical atmosphere. It's a sight to behold and a reminder of the city's enduring charm and vitality. In the end, what makes DC truly special are its people. The diverse communities, the shared experiences, and the pride in their city create a unique and welcoming environment. It's a place where everyone can find their own little corner and feel at home. So, whether you're a visitor or a local, take the time to explore and appreciate the heart of DC. It's a city that has so much to offer, and every moment spent here is a chance to discover something new and wonderful. Okay, let's talk food. Washington, D.C. is not just about politics and monuments. It's a melting pot of cultures, and that diversity is reflected in its street food scene. And I'm not talking fancy restaurants here. Sure, D.C. has its share of upscale dining, but the real magic happens on the streets. I'm talking about the good stuff, the street food that'll blow your mind, the kind of food that makes you want to come back for more every single time. First up, you gotta try a half smoke. This isn't just any sausage, it's a local legend. It's like a DC rite of passage. If you haven't had a half smoke, have you really been to DC? Imagine a spicy sausage, smoked to perfection, piled high with chili, onions, the works. It's a flavor explosion in every bite. You can find them all over, but Ben's Chili Bowl is a classic. This place has been serving up half smokes since 1958, and it's a must visit. Speaking of classics, you can't come to DC without trying a jumbo slice. This isn't your average pizza slice, it's a DC staple. Yeah, you heard me right. Jumbo. These slices are massive, and they're perfect for a late-night snack or sharing with friends. These slices are bigger than your head, I swear. Perfect for sharing or not. Sometimes you just need a giant slice all to yourself, and if you're looking for something a little different, check out the food trucks around Farragut Square. This is where the culinary creativity of DC really shines. They've got everything from Korean tacos to Ethiopian food. The variety is astounding, and there's always something new to try. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. So next time you're in DC, skip the fancy restaurants and head straight for the streets. You'll discover flavors and experiences you won't find anywhere else. All right, so we've covered the street food scene. Now let's get fancy. DC has some seriously top-notch restaurants. And I'm not just talking about stuffy, white tablecloth places. You've got Michelin-starred restaurants pushing the boundaries of culinary creativity, like the Inn at Little Washington. It's a bit of a drive outside the city, but trust me, it's worth it. Then you've got places like Fiola, serving up incredible Italian dishes in a sleek, modern setting. And if you're looking for something a little more low-key, but still delicious, check out Rose's Luxury. They've got this amazing tasting menu that changes every night. But honestly, you can't go wrong with food in DC, from Ethiopian to French to Filipino. This city has it all. Chapter 4. Okay, let's be real, you can't come to DC and not hit up some museums. The city is practically a treasure trove of history, art, and culture, all waiting to be explored. Whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or just someone looking to learn something new, DC's museums have got you covered. And the best part? Most of them are completely free. That's right, you can wander through these incredible spaces without spending a dime. It's a fantastic way to spend a day or even several days soaking in knowledge and marveling at the exhibits. First up, you gotta do the National Mall. This iconic stretch of land is home to some of the most famous monuments and museums in the country. It's a place where history comes alive and every corner has a story to tell. It's like a museum marathon with the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, the World War II Memorial, all lined up. Each monument is a testament to the nation's history and the people who shaped it. Walking from one to the next, you can almost feel the weight of history in the air. Then you've got the Smithsonian museums, and there are like a million of them. Well, maybe not a million, but there are 19 museums and galleries, plus the National Zoo. Each one offers a unique glimpse into different aspects of our world and our history. Seriously, they've got a museum for everything. Air and space, natural history, American history, even a spy museum. Whether you're fascinated by the stars, curious about ancient civilizations, or intrigued by espionage, there's something here for you. You could spend weeks here and not see it all. Each museum is packed with exhibits, artifacts, and interactive displays that make learning fun and engaging. It's a place where curiosity is rewarded, and every visit feels like a new adventure. But if you're short on time, make sure to check out the National Museum of African American History and Culture. This museum is a profound journey through the African American experience, from the horrors of slavery to the triumphs of the civil rights movement and beyond. It's powerful, it's moving, and it's an absolute must-see. The exhibits are thoughtfully curated, and the stories they tell are both heartbreaking and inspiring. It's a place that challenges you to reflect on the past and consider the future, making it an essential stop on any DC museum tour. Chapter 5, Shop Till You Drop. All right, shopaholics, listen up. DC has got you covered. If you're looking for high-end brands and designer boutiques, head straight to City Center, DC. It's an outdoor shopping mall with all the big names, plus some cool art installations and restaurants. For a more local experience, check out Georgetown. M Street and Wisconsin Avenue are lined with boutiques, vintage shops, and bookstores. And if you're looking for bargains, head to Union Market. It's a huge indoor market with food vendors, vintage clothing stalls, and all sorts of unique finds. Chapter 6. Okay, so maybe DC isn't exactly known for its water parks. But hey, if you're traveling with kids or just a kid at heart, there are a few options just outside the city. Six Flags. America has a water park called Hurricane Harbor, with slides, a wave pool, and a lazy river. And if you're willing to drive a bit further, you can hit up King's Dominion, another amusement park with a water park section. Chapter 7. Island Time. Now, you might not think of islands when you think of DC, but hear me out. Just a short ferry ride from the city is Theodore Roosevelt Island. It's a national park with hiking trails, swamp overlooks, and a memorial to our 26th president. And if you're up for a day trip, hop on a ferry to Annapolis, Maryland. It's about an hour away and has this charming historic downtown area with cute shops and restaurants. Plus, you can get some amazing seafood there. So there you have it, my whirlwind tour of Washington, D.C. From the historic monuments to the hidden alleyways, this city has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, peace out.